So if you cannot get admission to the seminary, that's the best thing for you to do. Hi, I'm Seminary, the group admin. If you're watching this video on Facebook, follow our Facebook page, and if you're watching it on YouTube, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing with you the trend that is going on within the vocation of the Kali priesthood, and my advice to young men who are seeking entrance into the seminary. I don't know for how long you have been applying for seminary admission, maybe 6 years back, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 or even 4. So, what do you actually think? You have been applying for seminary admission, you have been spending money since then, sitting for entrance examination, transporting yourself to the venue, and doing stuff like that, but all of these actually ended up with you not being admitted in the seminary. Are you not thinking anything? Yeah, you are supposed to think outside the box right now. You have applied up to 6 times, and out of these 6 times, each of it, you were invited for seminary entrance examination. You went there and you spent a lot of money. For seminary entrance examination fee, transport, feeding, and stuff like that. So you're not actually thinking of any other thing. Somebody may tell you that yes, the priesthood is not a do or die affair. Yes, I can agree with you on that. But maybe your mind, inside you, there is this feeling that is burning that you wish to descend the vocation of the Kali priesthood, but you are not being admitted to the seminary. So what do? You have to think outside the box. Now, when I was an altar server back then in 2015 in a particular church, and there was this particular seminarian that came to our church on a retreat with other people. We were doing a retreat program in our church, and as expected, I had a conversation with him in regards to admission to his congregation. The congregation he was in actually was the Spiritan congregation, known as the Congregation of Holy Ghost Fathers and Brothers. So I asked him the requirements for entry into their congregation. He told me a lot of things how I can go about my admission processes. But at the end of the day, he told me clearly that the congregation prefers, as it stands, to admit candidates who are coming in with certificates from tertiary institutions and not people who are coming in with O-level. By that I mean people who are coming from the secondary school. So this is what is trending right now. There are a lot of congregations out there that prefer to admit applicants who have A-level certificates, that is university or other tertiary institutions graduates, other than O-level applicants, that is those who have either WAEC, NECO, or any other O-level certificate out there. So, what are you supposed to do right now? You have to think outside the box. You have spent a lot of money, and it is time to do something meaningful in your life. I believe you have attended a lot of seminary entrance examination, and the last one you attended, if you could remember very well, if you could recall, you discovered that a lot of people applied in that particular congregation, and a lot of people attended the entrance examination. And then you could discover that graduates from tertiary institutions were there, and then people from the secondary school were there. Now, this is what the congregation do. I believe all the congregations in Nigeria, this is what they do. They will give maybe 2 slots. I'm just giving you an example. They will give 2 slots for O-level applicants. They will give 5 slots for graduates from tertiary institutions, and they will give, let's say, 5 slots for minor seminarians. So you are among this first category, and you are not among the second, you are not among the third. And then people of your class are up to 50 or maybe 100. Let's say that there are few chances of you getting admitted into that particular congregation. Among these 2 people, there are, let's say, 100 people contesting for this particular position, and you are not among. So what do? Does that mean you keep on applying year after year and spending your money? You have to think outside the box. Now, according to what this seminarian told me, I cannot be admitted as an O-level student where there are suitable applicants coming in with their degrees or NCEs or whatever, that is tertiary institutions. It is not possible at all. So now, I just wish to give you this advice. According to what this brother told me. We are now in 2023 and your thinking is supposed to be different and of course outside the box. You have to apply critical thinking to your decisions this year. They are selling JAMB forms. I don't know the month, maybe March or February, I don't know. But what I will advise you to do is obtain a JAMB form and apply for admission into a tertiary institution, preferably a university. And if you are doing this, apply to it. Let's say an institute that has a congregation studying under it. Let's say Congregation of Holy Ghost Fathers and Brothers. They have Spiritan University in Isionu or Sion, I don't know the name. We have Claretians. They have their own, that is Institute of Philosophy, Nekedi, Claretian Institute of Philosophy. We have a lot of congregations studying under different institutes. But these institutes do accept other applicants. So you can apply for admission into this, then you can study philosophy. After your philosophical studies, you can proceed. Now you have the A-level certificate, and you can apply for admission in any of the congregations you wish to join. This is what people are doing right now. Because as an O-level applicant, do you know that your age is counting? For most congregations in Nigeria, the maximum age limit for congregations for O-level applicants, that is those who are coming from secondary school, is the maximum, I think, is 25 or 24. Once you have exceeded this age limit, no congregation will accept you or admit you as an O-level student. But as an A-level student, that is when you have a certificate from a tertiary institution. You can be admitted even when you are 29, 28. So don't just sit and fold your hands that you want to get admitted into the seminary with your O-level certificate. Obtain a JAMB form and then apply for philosophy. That's my advice to you. Or you can even apply for any course at all. But there's much advantage that comes with studying philosophy than any other course. Because once you are the senior court of priesthood, you must study philosophy. And then once you come in with a philosophical certificate, you may get more benefit compared to those coming in with other disciplines. According to one of the priests, he said, once you come in with a philosophical degree, you don't have to study for the duration of that congregation before you are being considered ready to be ordained a priest. Let's take, for example, if a congregation, a person studies for 10 years before he is ordained a priest in the congregation. If you come in with your philosophical degree, you have to study maybe, let's say, 8 or 6 years before, because you have to do something known as pre-theology to replace that philosophy you are supposed to study in that congregation. So, my advice to you is this: obtain a JAMB form this year and study in the university. After that, you can apply for seminary admission. But if you think you may be distracted of discerning a vocation in the Catholic priesthood if you enroll in the university, fine. You can continue with your struggle with your O-level certificate, and God's willing, you may one day be admitted. And then somebody may tell you that your non-admission into the seminary is a sign that you are not supposed to be a priest, or you are not called to discern a vocation to the Catholic priesthood. That's a big lie. For the fact that you applied maybe up to 3 times without being admitted, it's not a sign that you are not called to become a priest. You all know St. John Vianney, the patron saint of diocesan priests. You know the number of times that man sought admission to the seminary. He was very, very humble, very, very honest, but he lacked one thing. He was not intelligent. He was very, very dull, very, very dull. But at the end of the day, his humility and honesty and his good qualities led him to the seminary. That is why I do say always that the days of John Vianney are gone in my articles. If you could recall, I do say that at the end, the days of John Vianney are gone. For now, no matter how humble you are, no matter how honest you are, you won't be admitted if you are not intelligent. So the days of John Vianney are gone. Even though John Vianney wasn't admitted the first time he sought entrance into the seminary, he never gave up. He kept on pushing until he was admitted and finally ordained a priest at the end of his discernment. So if you feel that God may be calling you to become a priest, do not give up because you were not admitted after applying for so many times. That is not a genuine reason for you to stop in the priesthood if you are not admitted into the seminary. So the days of John Vianney are gone. You have to be intelligent before you are admitted into the seminary. So this is my advice to you. Take your studies seriously for those of you descending from the Catholic priesthood, because you have to study philosophy, you have to study theology, and these two courses it's not as if I'm trying to threaten you, but they are not for people who are not built intellectually. You must study hard for you to pass or succeed through these two courses. So don't just sit and then fold your hands that you have 50 congregations to apply. It's not about applying to 50 congregations. It's not about applying to so many congregations thinking that 2 or 3 out of the congregations will call you. No. What is trending right now is that congregations prefer to admit those who are coming in with certificates from tertiary institutions. That is those who have graduated from either university, colleges of education, polytechnics, or the rest, and not O-level applicants. So we have to think outside the box. Think outside the box. We are getting into February soonest, and the JAMB forms will be out. So grab your own copy. Grab your own, sit for it, make sure you pass and get admission to the university. So study the course of your choice. But I prefer you study philosophy because it has more advantage than any other course you will study in the university when you are considering the priesthood. So I just felt like advising you on this because there are people out there who have been complaining to me that they have been applying since then, but they are not being admitted. And then if you consider the amount of money they spend throughout these processes, it is overwhelming. So that's what I wish to say. If you have any observation on what I've said in this video, please do send me a DM, or you can comment down in the comment section so I can make improvement of it, or maybe make another video on it. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, who are following our page, and those of you who have always been commenting and sharing. I really appreciate your efforts, and it's my desire that better days come ahead for such people to be rewarded. So keep on with the good work, keep on sharing, keep on commenting, keep on reacting, and keep on inviting your friends to like and follow our page. Thank you so much for watching and engaging with our posts. I am Marcelinus Mario, the group admin. I'll see you in our next video. For now, peace out.